Namaskar and welcome to the Medical Devices DG Expo. This is indeed a very opportunistic time for scientific community to take advantage of multiple lockdowns and shutdowns and evolve into virtual meeting, virtual audiences and knowledge sharing. This DG Expo is one such amazing platform of knowledge sharing. I am Dr. Jitendra Sharma, Managing Director and Founder CEO of AMTZ, Vishakhapatnam, which is world's first integrated medical devices manufacturing ecosystem. I am also the Executive Director of Kalam Institute, which is the project analysis unit on medical devices for the Government of India. Let me welcome you with 5 unique thoughts. DG Expo takes us where in medical devices domain depends upon how we catalyze these 5 points in our value chain and in our strategic planning. Point number 1 is that medical technology is no more a hospital tool. Now, right from self-test COVID RT-PCR kits to oxygen concentrators at home to pulse oximetry to radio diagnosis, multiple tools and technologies have found their way into home healthcare. Can medical technology be the next light of the house? Can it avoid people going to hospitals? Can medical technology keep people more healthy? Can medical technology keep people more aware of their disease status and their progress in health? Point number 2 is when we produce or R&D or innovate medical devices, we need to confirm to the highest levels of purity, efficacy, accuracy, safety, and that's determined by the standards we follow. Thankfully, the Bureau of Indian Standards has published over 1,000 medical devices standards, which allows the innovators and manufacturers in India to conform to global requirements. Besides the BIS making standards, the GEM, the government marketplace, has also put in thousands and thousands of medical devices with their transparent specifications for procurement. So now you have standards that certify efficacy and safety of a product and GEM that brings out transparency in specifications and procurement. Point number 3 is component value chain. No medical technology would be possible for development or production unless component value chain is available. The sensors, the valves, the zeolites, multiple things are required to produce good quality medical products. Now, these medical products does require huge amount of component value chain supply. Thankfully, as a country, we are getting there. Point number 4, medical devices that they conform to higher standards of purity and efficacy and safety needs to be tested. 10 years ago, India wouldn't have boasted of one of world's largest medical devices testing laboratories in the country. Today we have it, which means what we produce can actually be tested and validated. And fifth point, when we intend to leapfrog as a sector, as a country, we need a humongous ecosystem ecosystem that can bring together researchers, innovators, producers, component suppliers, testers, validators all together. Thankfully, now we have that in India too. So if you could put 5 of these points together, the expanding market, including home healthcare, the standards and specifications for procurement, the component value chain, the testing, and the production ecosystem put together, as a country, we are in a much stronger space. Let me now show you how we are achieving such a wonderful synergy. And the journey of AMTZ is actually something that summarizes these 5 points. AP MedTech Zone is an ecosystem supported by Government of India and multiple other institutions in the country, which is perhaps the world's largest medical devices manufacturing cluster. Today, this cluster produces more than 200 categories of medical devices and is the only place globally where Medical devices are produced in its entire range from a mask to an MRI, literally from a mask to an MRI. This ecosystem has large number of scientific facilities, centers that undertake safety, compliance testing, 3D printing, die making, mold making, gamma irradiation, laser, coils, multiple other industrial service centers that at a time takes away the burden of capital requirement of the head of manufacturers and innovators. You can actually walk into any of these scientific facilities and get the specialized job works done, the tests done, so that the net capacity that you have as an innovator, as a manufacturer, can actually be focused on research, development, and manufacturing. In a day, AMTZ makes about 100 ventilators, over 500 oxygen concentrators, actually now touching 1,000, 1 lakh N95 masks, and a million RT-PCR test kits, which almost signifies 90% of India's COVID RT-PCR test kit requirements. Besides many other products, AMTZ is a home of large number of innovations, right from mobile labs to home healthcare platforms like O2 Home, where we do not necessarily force an individual, compel an individual who is struggling with oxygen requirement to buy an oxygen concentrator, say for $1,000 or 60 or 70,000 rupees. But actually an oxygen concentrator could be rented for a mere 400 rupees, and an Uber cab can actually bring that concentrator to the home of the patient and collect it back after 5 or 10 days. Which means medical technology is not only accessible, it is also much affordable. Large number of these programs are created, innovated, and supplied through AMTZ across the country. Whether it is mobile PSA plant, which can supply oxygen to hospitals, or safe zone, which are container-based hospitals to take care of the increased load during COVID or any other infectious disease scenario. We today, as AMTZ, are the national capital for medical technology because it is one place from where multiple health products, medical devices reach to the rest of the country. There is literally no place on the map of India where AMTZ products, affordable, accessible, safe, and accurate medical devices haven't found a home. Besides, we are also the international suppliers to multiple other countries for not just COVID, but large number of medical devices. We all must have heard of BRICS, the Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa partnership. The BRICS Council is headed by the 5 prime ministers of the 5 nations, and the BRICS Council in its recent meeting has actually agreed to set up a center of excellence for medical devices for the BRICS nations and for the world at AMTZ. Some of the pictures that you see here are oxygen concentrators that reached other parts of the world as an aid from India. And India, which was a net importer of medical devices, today it is a supplier of life-saving medical technologies to many parts of the world. Indeed, that's a matter of pride. All I can say is the 5-component strategy to evolve medical devices in India, the common facilities, the component value chain, the common facilities that are scientific in nature, the production engineering, the R&D, the financing, if all of these can be put together, we are looking at an extremely glorious future for medical devices. While India today still imports about 43,000 crore worth of medical devices, this is deaccelerating. If it was not for endeavors like AMTZ, the projected import of India could have been as high as 70,000 crore, almost 1.5 times than what we today import. And very rapidly and very progressively, institutions like AMTZ, partners like all of you, innovators and entrepreneurs of the country who are in the field of medical devices are taking this country miles ahead. And there is no doubt that indeed very soon we would be the global capital of medical devices and a supplier of life-saving products to the rest of the world. I thank you and the organizers for this wonderful beginning by hosting this conference in a fantastic way, despite many challenges and logistical arrangements. that were required to be done to host this event. I wish audience all the very best, and we remain open to engage with you and work with you to further the goals of medical devices in India and in the world, essentially meaning that providing affordable, accessible medical devices would remain our sole objective, and we look forward to working with you. Thank you and Jai Hind.